Hello, everybody. I joined my friend Eric again for some movie reviews. Say hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric. Oh, hi.
Don't worry, I'll edit that part. I'll start.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
In today's video, we'll be talking about three Disney films because they hit big milestones this year. Toy Story, Lady and the Tramp, and Pocahontas. Not that it matters which order we do. We'll start with, what do you want to start with, Eric?
I guess Lady and the Tramp?
Okay.
Or no, wait. Yeah, sure, why not?
Just to start off, we're going to talk about Lady and the Tramp first. What do you think of Lady and the Tramp, Eric?
I think it's really good. Still. It's one of the better, of the 50s. Was it 50s?
Yeah, 1955.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think it holds up better than, Peter Pan or, like, what's it?
Snow White or Cinderella, I mean, or Sleeping Beauty. And
oh, it definitely holds up better than Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think it's a great movie about like dogs of like different class, and also like how basically it's funny when I was rewatching it. It's like you see like the deeper meaning behind it compared to as a kid watching Lady and the Tramp.
The word tramp.
Yeah, basically the tramp is a man whore.
I didn't know that a tramp was a type of dog until...
Well, that's true, yeah.
That's what's funny. I was like, why'd they call it that? I'm like, that's so, like, inappropriate. And then I realized it was, like, I guess a kind of dog. I saw
Right. Well, especially how, like, later in the movie, like, Lady, like, spits out all the women that the tramp has been with in the past. And the tramp is, like, frozen, paralyzed, and speechless, like, I can explain. Those women didn't mean anything to me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also like Lady. I think she's a very cute dog, and and she also like, and like when they have her from the beginning, she feels love, and like basically she's like the child of the family until they have a real baby. And at first,
the maid is the real villain of the movie. The one.
No,
is it the aunt?
No, it's the aunt.
The aunt. Sorry, she's the real villain of the movie because she's like blaming the cat. She's blaming her for what her cats were doing.
Right, that too. Or she thinks that she was the reason like why the baby like fell down. Not true. It was they were trying to they saved the baby from a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never liked Aunt Sarah. She was basically a bitch.
She's like, what happens? What would happen if they came back and their dog wasn't there? Like, she's got a lot of explaining to do to was it Mr. and Mrs. Darling?
Yes, Jim Darling and
yeah.
I forget.
Isn't that the name of the family in Peter Pan also?
No, I don't think so, but don't quote me on it.
Isn't it Wendy Darling? Isn't that her name?
Is it? I haven't seen Peter Pan in a while, so that's a different topic, right? Let's not get too...
Sorry.
That's okay. Unless you want to make this a video about...
No, I was just saying it's the names. It's like the same names, anyway.
Right, gotcha. Well, that'll be a debate for another time. But anyway, yeah, like it's Jim Darling, but why am I escaping the wife's name?
Judy?
Let's see.
Did I just make that up?
It
sounds right.
Yeah, let's see. Trusty.
I don't think that's actually their names. I think that's just because they call each other Darling.
They do. No, they call each other dogs.
That's actually their names, which is funny.
Okay, they actually really do call her Darling. So basically, Jim's wife has no name other than just being called Darling.
We don't know her name. She has a name.
Yeah.
Her name's
also
Darling.
Like this. Besides the darker meaning behind with Tramp, I do like the moments of like when Lady like first meets the baby, sees like why the baby is like so important in their family. She becomes attached to it. What's that?
Movie. No, I'm just saying like the whole premise of the movie. It's like life, but from the dog's perspective.
True.
So isn't that's the one where they have the scene where it's like, what if dogs walk their owners?
I guess.
Don't they have a scene in there like that?
Even though I just watched it recently, I didn't think of it that way. Or
wasn't there a scene where like they flip the roles?
The what?
Isn't there a scene in that where they like flip the roles?
No, but I do remember like when they put the mask on the dog that Lady had.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, never mind. Okay. But it's kind of the first of the Disney animal movies because there's like, it's like 101 Dalmatians has got a lot.
That's true.
I get mixed up sometimes. Some of the scenes.
Right.
And then Aristocats.
Right, well, with Jungle Book, Oliver and Company, yeah,
but the dogs from Lady and the Tramp, they make appearances in 101 Dalmatians and Aristocats, some of the dogs.
Right, so basically this is the first animal movie for Disney. I never knew that.
It's the first movie where it's real animals and it's not,
okay.
That are the main characters, because I think it's just the first movie where animals are the main characters, because I can't think of another one that's not a short.
Right, gotcha. Actually, that's true.
Obviously, Snow White has animals in it, but they're not the main.
True, but they're not the main focus.
Or Cinderella. Cinderella, they're almost main. They're kind of the main character. They take over the movie, but anyway.
Right.
But it's a movie. I think, is it also the first Disney movie that takes place in a contemporary time period where it's not like in the past?
I don't know, but it takes place in it does take place in early 1900, kind of similar to Meeting in St. Louis or.
Because but it's not even Peter Pan even is older time, and of course all the fairy tales are really far in the past, but this is kind of almost a modern day.
Right.
Oh no, it's not quite modern day though, but it's really close.
Right. Despite that, it's
the time period when the Disney studio started. It's that time period. So.
Right. But it's also not even related to the Carousel of Progress of Walt Disney, right? Despite there's a little bit of element to it, but unrelated to it though.
Yeah.
What do you think of the characters of the movie, the animals, the adult, the human beings?
I like the humans aren't really, they're barely in it. I like the the Scottish Terrier, he's great.
Yeah. All reliable.
Oh yeah. That's the other dog?
It's the other dog.
Yeah, he's alright.
His name though.
He's kind of boring. He's alright.
Yes, but there's Jacques.
I like the Peggy Lee dog that sings the song.
Right.
He's the tramp.
Right, yes.
That one.
I like that one too. It's Trusty, that's his name. Trusty's his name.
Oh, Trusty.
They kind of say.
Sorry.
They kind of say that he has some kind of I think he was a war dog or something. He lost his smell or something, or lost his.
Oh, that's the joke, because he has a bad sense of smell, and he's trying to find dogs, and he's trying to find a lady or someone. Yeah, anyway.
Right. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, the opening scene when she gets the dog for a Christmas present, seeing how she's begging to sleep with them, it makes me think of my sister's dog, how he can be a beggar sometimes, and but that's every dog though. Yeah. Dogs have to learn their place and boundaries sometimes.
Yeah. You know that this was the first Disney movie to be in widescreen also.
Really? I didn't know that.
Because it had two versions, and Sleeping Beauty was also the same thing. They had two versions. There was one that was full screen and one that was widescreen. And I remember this because when I was collecting the DVDs, this was one of two movies where they had two versions.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was that and Sleeping Beauty. I think those were the only two that they did. It was called CinemaScope back then when it was.
That's true. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
This was the first Disney movie where they did that, but my guess, I think they basically made two versions of the movie, and the second version, they would have either reframed it or they would have just made the shot, the backgrounds wider maybe. Anyway.
Right. Well, having what was I going to say?
Sleeping Beauty, I know there's shots where they completely reframed it. It's interesting.
Right, this is what I was going to. Having taken film courses in the past when I was in college, I remember reading about how film critics criticize the certain camera angles or the certain CinemaScope shots of wide and full screen. Yeah, but that's film critics for you. Yeah. Anything else you have in mind about Lady and the Tramp or?
Oh, the spaghetti scene. I love that.
Oh yeah, right. We have to talk about one of the famous movie scenes.
one of the most famous movie scenes, period. Yeah, I was going to say animated movies, but it's actually just in general. Yeah, movie scenes.
No, that's true, and I agree, yeah. It is a nice, cute, touching moment where the lady and the tramp are falling in love and eating pasta and meatballs. Right, and also especially how he shares his meatball.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the meatball. I just remember the spaghetti kiss, but yeah.
What's that?
I just remembered the spaghetti kiss.
Okay, well, I always remember...
that's right, there was meatballs, too, yeah.
Yeah, like he shares his meatball rather than eating his meatball. And that's like a restaurant he goes back to a lot, especially if he like goes for bones. But because it was a special moment, the best spaghetti to meet the bone of your life.
And that's in they have a restaurant based on that in Disney World.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well, East Town Square, but I wish it was better. It's kind of mediocre Italian food. But.
Right. Well, when I went to Disney World, my family back in August this year, we went to like the little Italy section in Epcot, and there was an Italian restaurant.
I mean, that's better than this. This is a Magic Kingdom,
right?
Like near the entrance. Yeah.
Right.
And they have a statue of Lady and the Tramp in there.
Right. Well, having been to the real Italy, the food, nothing compares to the food over there. No. But that's a different story right there.
I believe it.
Yes. Yeah, different topic story right there, but still, but yeah.
Do you think that Tony is like hiding like evidence in this pasta, and that's why he's giving it to the dogs? Like he's like off someone, or he's selling drugs, and like he's trying to get rid of the evidence. No, I don't think
that'd be one high dogs then.
Sorry, I just thought of that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. I also remember that scene has been spoofed, obviously. I remember the movie Hot Shots, they spoofed the famous spaghetti and meatball scene in Lady and the Tramp.
Was that in, did they have a parody of that in Naked Gun?
No, I don't think so, no.
There was some comedy movie I saw that had that.
Okay, well, the only film I could think of is Hot Shots Part 2.
It probably was Hot.
Yeah, it was, no.
But I've never seen that.
I don't think Naked Gun did.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's also fun? What?
No, it would fit in there.
It would. It would. Well, then
it was an airplane, was it? No.
No.
Okay, no, I don't know then. Yeah.
No. What's also funny too is my grandparents, they were not dog people, but yet they loved Lady the Tramp a lot.
Weird.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not really a dog person either. I like dogs, but I'm not.
Right. I love dogs. I'm neutral. I love cats and dogs, but I guess for my grandparents, they just loved Lady the Tramp because it was fantasy. It was make believe.
I mean, I like cats more than dogs, but I think it's a better movie than
neutral for me. Cats and dogs. Right.
It's just a better movie than like a lot of the Disney cat movies. Other than Lion King's, I mean, technically a cat movie, but not really.
Yeah, so it's a different type of cat movie. Because my grandmother had like a couple like collector items of like Lady the Tramp, of like the spaghetti scene, or she even had a picture on like their wall of the famous spaghetti scene.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, for my grandma, who was not a dog person, but she loved that movie a lot for a specific reason. So, yeah, it just shows if you're not an animal person, there's that one movie you liked of an animal.
Yeah.
More
than one.
But that's a different topic too. About if you're not a fan of the genre, there's always that one movie or both like, oh yeah, I did like that book or movie of that genre.
I know people who don't like musicals that like Grease, and I'm like, that's a musical. Well, they like Disney movies, but they don't like musicals.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of them are musicals. Anyway, or half of them.
That's true too. Yeah, that is true. For non-musical lovers, they'll say they love a Disney musical, but that's yeah.
Like,
and anything else that comes to mind about Lady and the Tramp, or you want to move on, or
we can move on.
Okay, we will do Toy Story next. To Infinity and Beyond. Oh, wait. There's actually one more thing I forgot to mention. Did you ever see the sequel to Lady and the Tramp?
Part of it.
Okay, fair enough. I saw it as a kid. Like, I thought it was okay, but it's been so long. I'll probably change my mind. I want to throw it, but I watched it today as an adult.
Isn't it like the same movie, but with the kid?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, the one thing I remember about that movie is when it was coming out, I went to Magic Kingdom, and where you get the tickets, they had a big inflatable dog. for that
Right.
to advertise the movie. They used to do that. Yeah, they had. I was like, for some reason, that was the one that I saw was, oh, we're advertising Lady in the Tramp 2, and it was like the kid, the dog, the main character for the movie, but it was a giant like inflatable balloon or something. Anyway.
Yeah. Basically, what I also remember too is the father was trying to make sure that his son did not go down the same path as he did.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those kind of movies in a way. But yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it. I can't really recollect a certain moment I remember. Like you said, it's basically the first movie all over again, but done for the kid. It's the kid's turn this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and there's a couple Disney movies where they've done. I mean, it's like Little Mermaid 2, kind of, except but that's a little bit different because it's the opposite.
Right.
They reverse anyway.